Hello students, I welcome all of you to the chemistry class. In last class, we have studied about chemical reactions, difference between chemical and physical changes. Chemical reaction takes place by physical contact, solution of reactants, electricity, heat, light and catalyst. In this session, the topics to be discussed about effects of chemical reactions. In that effects of chemical reactions, biological effects, environmental effects, production of heat, light, sound and pressure, evaluation of gas, change in color and change in state. Let's start with the introduction. We know that every chemical reaction requires a specific condition to occur. When chemical reaction take place, there will be a production of heat, light, sound, pressure, etc. Let us discuss these effects elaborately. First one, we are going to biological effects. In biological effects, spoilage of food and vegetables. Food spoilage may be defined as any change that causes food unfit for human consumption. The chemical reactions catalyzed by the enzymes result in the degradation of food quality, such as development of bad taste and odor, deterioration and loss of nutrients. For example, rotten eggs develop a bad smell due to formation of hydrogen sulfide gas. Another example, decaying of vegetables and fruits due to microbes. Next one is rancidity of fishes and meat. Fishes and meat containing high levels of polyunsaturated fatty acids that undergo causes bad odor when exposed to air or light. This process is called rancidity. I repeat, fishes and meat containing high levels of polyunsaturated fatty acids that undergo oxidation causes bad odor when exposed to air or light. This process is called rancidity. Why apples and some fruits turn brown after cutting? This is due to oxygen in air. That is chemical reaction with oxygen in air. Some fruits turn brown due to chemical reaction with oxygen in air. This chemical reaction is called browning. The cells of apples, fruits and other vegetables contain an enzyme called polyphenol oxidase or triosinase that when in contact with oxygen catalyzes a biochemical reaction of plants. Phenolic compounds to brown pigments known as melanins. Next we will move on to environmental effects. Environment is the place around you that comprises both living and non-living things. Our environment provides air to breathe, water to drink, and the land to produce food. Due to human activities like industries, increasing number of automobiles, our environment is badly affected nowadays, right? So, there is an unwanted change in physical, chemical, and biological properties of the environment. This is termed as pollution. The substance which cause these changes are called pollutants. First, we will move on to types of pollution. There are air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. Generally, there are three types of pollution, that is air, water, and land pollution. Due to this increasing human activities, a lot of chemical substances are produced artificially, which harm all the living and non-living things. Air pollution. Chemical substances responsible for the pollution is carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, chlorofluorocarbons, methane, etc. And the effects are acid rain, global warming, respiratory problems. Water pollution. Chemical substances responsible for the pollutant is dyeing industries, detergents, oil spoilage, etc. And the effects are decrease in quality of water, skin diseases, etc. Land pollution. The chemical substances responsible for the pollution is fertilizers like urea, various pesticides, herbicides, etc. And the effects are spoilage of land, cancer, respiratory diseases. What happens to the steel benches and tables during rainy season? They turn reddish brown, isn't it? Do you know why? This is because the iron metal comes in contact with water and oxygen. That is rusting. The iron metal comes into contact with water and oxygen. It undergoes a chemical reaction called rusting. Next one, we will see tarnishing of metal articles. Shining metal surfaces and other articles lose their shining appearance, that is lustrous appearance, due to chemical reactions on the surface. For example, silver articles become black on exposure to the atmospheric air. Similarly, a brass vessels which contain copper as one of the constituents develop a greenish layer on exposure to air for a long time. This is due to a chemical reaction between copper and moist air to form basic copper carbonate and copper hydroxide. Next, we will see production of heat, light, sound, and pressure. Before move on to the topic, we want to know what is exothermic and endothermic reaction. Exothermic reactions are reactions that are processes that release energy, usually in the form of heat or light. So, exothermic reactions hotter than surroundings. Endothermic reactions. Endothermic reaction is any chemical reaction that absorbs heat from its environment. So, endothermic reaction is cooler than surroundings. Have you ever rubbed your palms in winter season to keep yourself warm? Have you noticed that heat produced when you use cycle pump? This is due to production of heat. Chemical reactions or produce heat energy. Such reactions are called exothermic reaction. For example, when you add water to quicklime, that is calcium oxide, a lot of heat is released to produce slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide. Thus, we conclude that some chemical reactions produce heat energy. Next, we will move on to production of light. What happens if you ignite a candle? Yes, obviously you get light as a result of burning. Some chemical reaction like this produce light. For example, when a piece of magnesium ribbon is burnt in a flame, a bright light is produced with heat. Even the fireworks during festival time produce different colored lights, which are all due to chemical reactions. Similarly, when we ignite methane gas, it produces heat and light. So, we can say that light is produced during the chemical reactions. Next, we will see production of sound. Gunshots produce sound? Yes. Gunshots are very loud sounds. They occur because explosive chemical changes take place inside the gun when the shooter pulls the trigger. This changes also propel a bullet out of the end of the gun. For example, we produce sound when we speak, right? And another time when you hit metals like iron, copper, etc., sound is heard. Some chemical reactions do produce sound when they take place. What happens when you fire cracker during Diwali? Yes, the chemical substances kept in the crackers undergo some chemical reactions and to produce sound. So, sound will be produced in certain chemical reactions. Next, we move on to production of pressure. What happens when you compress hard a balloon having full of air? Will it burst or not? Yes, it will burst. This is due to sudden release of air from the balloon as a result of increased pressure on compression. Like this, some chemical reaction produce gases which build up the pressure when the reaction take place in a closed container. If the pressure level goes beyond the limit, we get the explosion. Like explosives, fireworks works on the basis. When they are ignited, they explode due to pressure generated by gases from the chemical reactions. Thus, you hear a huge sound. So, we conclude that pressure can be generated by certain chemical reactions. Next, we will see evaluation of gas, change in color and change in state. In addition to above effects, certain other effects may also take place as a result of chemical reactions. What happens when you open a soda bottle? You can see air bubbles coming out of soda water. Similarly, gas evolution may take place as a result of chemical reactions. For example, when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to a solution of sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate, carbon dioxide gases evolved. Next is change in color. What happens when you play under hot sun for a long time? Your skin becomes dark, right? Like this, chemical changes produce change in color. For example, when you place a iron nail in a solution of copper sulfate, the blue color of copper sulfate slowly changes into green due to chemical reaction between iron copper sulfate solution. Next one is change in state. Take a small size ice cube and place it on a plate. What happens after some time? Yes, obviously, ice melts into water, isn't it? Here, solid ice cubes change into liquid water. Like this, in certain chemical reaction, change of state is observed. For example, you burn a piece of camphor, smoke comes out as a result of chemical reaction between solid camphor and oxygen. Here there is a change of state from solid to gas. Students, now we came to the end of the lesson. Now you know what is chemical changes and physical changes, and you know what are the conditions of chemical changes and the effects of chemical reactions. Next, we will move on to the assignment session. The questions are: what are the effects of chemical change? What is rancidity? What is pollution? Define the term pollutant. What is rusting? Here I have attached the answers for the given questions. Kindly note down in your classwork or rough note and kindly submit in the GCR. Thank you.